dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, welcome to all of you for this today's holistic wellness program. Before commencing the session, my sincere pronouns to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, my great salutations to the Grand Master, Matar Babaji, all the period masters, all the astral masters. My dear friends, today we are going to start the meditation. First, we will be practicing meditation, then we will start discussing about the spiritual wisdom. We'll share the spiritual wisdom. Just a second. So, my dear friends, first we'll be practicing one simple mudra today. This mudra, right? We'll practice one mudra. This is called Adi Mudra. Anybody knows about Adi Mudra? Can you raise your hand if somebody knows here? Adi Mudra. No, yes or no? Nobody switched on here your videos also. I can't understand what you want to say. You don't know. Yes. Saina. Okay, fine. Anybody else? Right? Nobody knows. Okay. So what is this Adi Mudra does? Can someone send a message? What is this Adi Mudra for? This is a part of Mudra therapy, Mudra Vignan, Mudra science. Okay. So every mudra is very powerful. Try to understand. Every mudra is very powerful. If you practice properly, it will give you the best results. The meditation will bring the realization about yourself. Meditation is for bringing realization within you to know about yourself. Basically, to study about the soul. That's meditation. Meditation is the tool which will enable you. But all these mudras, they'll set right your physical health. They will set right your physical health, basically. That is why mudras, acupressure, all the other, whatever the therapies are there, which are very, very important. Yes. Sangeeta ji is messaging. Yes, right or right. So let's practice this mudra, friends. Okay. First, I'll show the mudra and then I'll explain the benefits. It's very simple. You see here. Now, so this particular thumb finger, both hands. Okay. Both you have to practice every mudra with both hands always. Now, this thumb finger, little finger. The beginning of little finger, you just touch it like this. Touch it. And all the fingers hold it. Again, here. Touch it here. Hold it here. Now, keep it like this on the thighs. Keep it on thighs and start practicing. Okay. Something like a fist. Will form a fist. But this mudra is called Adi Mudra. Why this is called Adi Mudra? Adi means what? Beginning. So this mudra, whenever we are in the mother womb, we keep like this always. When we come out of mother womb, for the first 1 year, your infant, you observe the infant, will be sleeping with this, like this. Isn't it? So it's so protective, my dear friends. So protective mudra, and body knows this mudra will help him. That is why he'll keep this mudra, this kind of mudra always. Understand? That is why this is called Adi Mudra. That's how the name has come. Now, so minimum 20 to 30 minutes we practice morning and evening. Morning and evening. It's very, very important actually, this mudra. So what it does is all the mental worries it will remove. All the mental worries it will remove. Whatever the mental worries are there, it will remove easily. And if you have any abdomen pain, lower abdomen pain, if you have it, it will reduce. And also mind will get calm very easily. Mind will get very easily calm. So if you have any fear, it will remove. And also it causes deep sleep. Somebody, if anybody is not getting sleep, just keep it like this and sleep. You'll get deep sleep. Understand? Also very, very important. And also it controls the sexual feelings. all the sexual feelings it control properly. Okay. And also it will reduce the snoring. Snoring, the sound what they make while sleeping. That snoring also it will control, it will reduce. And it will increase the oxygen levels to the brain. Okay, it will increase the oxygen levels to the brain. And also finally, it increases the capacity of lungs. Capacity of lungs. Ultimately, it causes for more oxygen to flow into the body. So throughout the body, the more amount of oxygen it make sure that it will flow into the body. So that's how these are the major benefits of this mudra. Okay. Okay, friends. Now let's go to the meditation now. Let's all go to the Anapanasati meditation. Sit comfortably wherever you are. Wherever you sit, on the chair or sofa, sit comfortably, your back erected. So fold your fingers into fingers, cross your legs, both the legs like this, and sit comfortably, sit straight. Remove the spectacles. If you have spectacles, please remove it. Keep it aside. Now, slowly, slowly, gently, close your eyes. Gently, smoothly, slowly, close your eyes. And then start observing natural, simple, tender, loving, peaceful, synchronous, harmonious breath. Just go on, observe the natural, simple breath. Simple and natural breath. There is no Puraka, there is no Rechaka, there is no Kumbhaka. Only the mere observation of your own breath, witnessing your own breath. Witness your own breath. Simple, simple breath. Go on, observe it, my dear friends. If you get any thoughts, cut the thoughts right away. Come back to the breath observation again. Ignore all the thoughts. Any thoughts comes, ignore. Don't make thoughts. Don't allow the thoughts to come inside. Try to make your mind as much as possible, as fast as possible. You go on, make it empty. Making mind empty. That is the motto of meditation. That is the motive. That is the target of meditation. ध्यान से हमारा मन पूरा कार्य करना. That's an important thing. When your mind becomes empty, you receive a lot of cosmic energy into yourself. Huge amount of cosmic energy will flow through your Brahmarendra into the Pranamaya quotient. That's very, very important. Every day we must practice this meditation for receiving more amount of prana shakti, pranic energy. The pranic energy will eliminate all the diseases from your physical body. Mental worries, physical worries, social worries, social problems, everything will be resolved with this cosmic energy with the help of prana shakti, my dear friends. Go and practice it. Now, along with the music, let's practice this meditation for another 20-25 minutes.
Decathlon, 60 plus sports, 6000 plus products.
Last 2 minutes, my dear friends, my dear masters. Final 2 minutes, be with your breath. Slowly keep coming to the body consciousness now. Keep observing your breath. Slowly keep coming to the body consciousness. Last 1 minute, final 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. Final 30 seconds, my dear friends. Slowly keep coming to the body consciousness. Last 30 seconds. Be with your breath. Keep observing your breath. Last 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly take your both hands, keep on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly take away your hands. Slowly open your eyes. Yes, friends. Please come back to the normal. Open your videos. Switch on your videos and sit comfortably, my dear friends. Right. So all of you switch on the videos and sit comfortably. My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, you've done wonderful meditation till now. So how is the meditation? Good. Right. I think always Indrani is answering, all others not answering. I think they are not done meditation today. Have you done meditation, Seemaji? Yes. Okay. Rudrani, how is the meditation? Good. Okay. Right. Okay, friends, let's start our spiritual wisdom, sharing our spiritual wisdom for today. That is relationships, love, and freedom. So, relationships, love, and freedom. About this particular topic, we'll have some kind of a statements we'll go through one by one. So, these statements will give us more and more wisdom regarding these relationships, love, and freedom, my dear friends. So, the first thing is, first one statement which we'll try to observe today. How others treat you is their karma, but how you will respond to, how you will respond, that is your wisdom. Understand? In our life, my dear friends, relationships, this love, freedom. These three words are very, very important, right? How we relate to the our own family, friends, colleagues, and the entire society, isn't it? So this relationship is very, very important. Without relationship, what happens? We can't, like we can't make sure that our life is smoothly running on this earth planet, because relationship only will make sure that you will get what exactly you wanted from society, right? So how do you want to correct to other people? So let it be a family. In the family also, if all are so properly related to each other, like they're not fighting each other. They not have, kind of a grudge between them or ego between them. All this is very, very important, right? So when you're all, living together with a proper relationship, nowadays you are seeing, right, relationship is getting spoiled within the family itself. That's how the husband wife is going for divorce, isn't it? So this many many things are happening nowadays. This we will observe, especially in the high class society, elite people. We observe the great amount of destruction of the relationship. We generally notice even the poor people who are living in the huts, who are living a common life, they don't have such kind of disturbance in the relationship. Why it is so? Anybody can answer this question? Relationship in the elite people is more destructive than the relationship in the poor people. It means the, let's say example, the divorce, the amount of divorces happening in the elite people is increasing than the poor people. Can anyone answer here why it is so? Rudrani, right? I want to know the answer from your side.
I think because when you like more wealthy, there might be greedy people after your money, so they might like trick you into like loving you, and then they'll get a divorce and get like all your money from the divorce. And also like maybe you come from a wealthy family and you're in love with someone in a like poor family, and your family doesn't approve that, so you can't be with the other person, and it's because of ego, because some rich people think they're above other people, which makes it like more divorces happening.
Okay. Yeah, it will be some extent anyway. It will be some extent. What you say, like if he's coming from other family, so if he, even though he doesn't like, she doesn't like that person, she got it married to that other person. Then obviously she will later on, no, she may go for a divorce or something, right? That's what you want to say. Yeah. Okay. Right. Simaji. Yes. Right. Yeah. Unmute yourself.
Oh, so it's not unmuted. Like
Yeah.
there people are, nowadays people are selfish. They are self-centered.
Mm.
That's why, there is a problem of divorce and fighting also, you can say.
Okay. So, but even the poor families also, they are self-centered only. Every human being is self-centered for that matter. But why the percentage is more here, the percentage less here? That's what my question. Every human being is self-centered only, no doubt on that.
No, I mean, to the extent they are more self-centered, you can say, na?
Okay. Right, more
I mean,
self-centered in the elite families you're telling, but they have good money, good life, rich life. So why do they want to be so high self-centered? What is the reason you think? For example, so already they are rich people, so no one need to depend on other person. Everyone, because their bank balance is very high. They are rich people, so no need to worry now. There is no worry at all. I think you didn't unmute. Please unmute.
ego hurts them, no? Ego
Ah,
problem.
ego problem. Okay. So ego problem is there, but that ego amount of ego is more. You're telling, isn't it?
Hmm.
Compared to the poor families, right?
There also has been the same thing. They
Hmm.
always,
Yeah. So okay, that's also good. One point has come. One point has come. Like
Okay.
ego is definitely more. So when the ego is more, so the other person cannot control the other person. Cannot relate to the other person.
Yeah,
Suppose if you are so much egocentric, you will not connect to the other person at all. You want to disconnect basically.
yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for him, like with respect, with the amount of ego what he's going through, so you won't be like connecting to other person, and you want to disconnect. Doesn't matter for me. So I have so much money, I have so much job is there, I have no necessity of him, like that, that kind of thinking is also coming nowadays, isn't it? Okay.
yeah,
So because of a lot of opportunities for ladies, gents, I mean both, right? Higher
yeah.
opportunities. Yeah, that should be one point. That's a good point also. Anybody else? Anybody else want to throw some more light on this? Yeah, Indrani. Yeah.
Sir, I think they are not prepared for sacrifice.
Sacrifice, they're not prepared.
Prepared.
So they're not prepared for sacrifice in the sense like there should be some reason for that, no?
Yeah.
What could be the
Of course,
reason
sir.
that they are not ready for sacrifice?
Because they I think they think about more their myself every yeah.
Okay, fine. So that means
What
like self-importance they give, something like that.
yes sir, like
Okay, fine. So here, anyway, we'll come to the point. Now we have less time, so to go. So friends, here what happens is the relationship between two people, especially husband and wife nowadays, it is becoming weaker and they are getting divorced and they are getting distantly going away, right? So what exactly is happening? What's the problem here? Let me tell you. So in our olden days, in our especially India, our all the families, they live together for a long time without any disturbance. What was the reason? That was most of the marriages were arranged marriages. What happened in the arranged marriage, there's nothing that there's nothing that a love between two people. Understand? One physical body connected to other physical body mechanically. They just connect each other mechanically. After they got married, they may love each other. Understand? But so as they are connected, as they are married for two physical bodies, not even two physical minds. You didn't get married for two physical minds. Understand? Many of the times you see in our olden days, my father would have not seen my mother at all before marriage. On the dais only you will see. Understand? So then what happened here? Let me tell you, the family system was so stable that when one mechanical body is married, get married to other mechanical one body is just like a solid in nature, solid. It won't change like because you are just connected mechanically. So there's nothing like a love heartly connection, loving each other, no, nothing. So then there won't be issue, like the life will go on, like slowly you understand each other, little bit loving each other, something, it starts on production again, so the children will come, all this, slowly life will go like that. But what happened is that is in our Eastern countries. Western countries, what happened is, so in fact, this is called the physical level. What's happening is physical. Then next goes to, it's called psychological. So they are getting married psychologically. You know what's happening nowadays? Even not in our country also, everywhere it's increasing. How it is like who is this, who is that boy? I mean that all these things like no arranged marriage, nothing required. Here one is loving the other person with respect to attraction, whatever it may be. So they try to definitely connect to one another with respect to mind, especially they love each other. Okay, they start loving each other. So there's psychological, that means they try to work with the mind. So mind level they are connected each other, and also some extent heartly also connected. Heartly connected, mind, through mind they are connected each other, not with the physical body. That means here there is some kind of a love is there always. Love, that particular thing, that love, it is part of their connectivity, you can say. Then what happened when it is connected, but it will be definitely, I'll tell you, the life of that married arranged marriage and that particular family, the love, the spouse, they are connected, the way they live, it is not so tasty life. Definitely not toasted, so tasty. It's a mechanical life. You won't have such kind of a, you can say like, happiness or the great excitement. Nothing will be there. As such, it is mechanical, right? So then go to the next one, psychological. When it is psychological, but they are connected, they love each other, and they get married also, isn't it? But one thing is here, in this one, there is some danger is there. What happened is that mind, whatever they are connected each other, no, so they loved each other, they liked each other. Now they are getting married also. We think that they stay a long time. No, they won't stay. Here the problem is, of course, everybody not like that. I'm telling you, So later on, if you convert that psychological relationship into the spiritual relationship, you will stay together, no doubt on that. But I'm telling you, if you are purely psychological, let me tell you what's the problem in that. So when you are purely connected psychologically, what happens? The mind is something like a liquid. Mind keep changing. Today, what it says, I love you, I like you so much, by maybe through you, because maybe you are fine, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, all this, all these things will come. One example I'll give you. In one church, there was a marriage happening. And what happened? So that guy, that bride and bridegroom both are there. So this the men, what happened? He liked her, he loved her, and now the date is fixed, and they are now getting married in the church. So he liked so much. She also liked so much. They loved each other, and without him, without both, without them, without each other, they won't live. That kind of love they have shown to themselves before marriage. Then they got married, and now they are climbing down because he liked her because she's very beautiful lady. She's very beautiful. She at any cost you want to marry her. So that's a kind of loving each other happened. Now after marriage they are just climbing down the staircase. The other side one beautiful lady is going on. I mean she walking sidewise. Now you can understand that one beautiful lady, the more beautiful than this her wife now, whatever she is there now, more beautiful than her. She is walking side by. Somehow his eyes glanced at her. Then he was keep on glancing her only. See, he forgot this lady. She was beside, but he forgot her. He forgot her presence and he was going on looking at her only as she was going on because she is much, much beautiful than this lady. Now you see what happened? Mind, so this is, let me tell you, here is the problem. The mind, what happens is, today it says that I wanted this. Tomorrow it says that no, I don't like this, I wanted that one. Because it's a liquid, no, it's a mind is something like a gas kind of thing. It's a liquid, so it will go on change. It won't stay because it is not mechanical. Okay, understood. So as it is not mechanical, as it is psychologically, you are connected each other. You are started living with each other. So your mind today, what is there in your mind? No guarantee that tomorrow it is the same mind is there. Or after 2 years, you can observe now some couples you feel that they are celebrities. After 25 years, they break the marriages. I don't understand. So that is where because they didn't become spiritual, no. When they become spiritual, they won't live again. Let me tell you. Why? Because they are connected soul wise. Soul connectivity is there always. So one will respect other soul. See, for example, two souls came together. Maybe they came mechanically. Afterward, they love each other. They become psychologically connected. After psychologically connected, they both practice meditation. They both became spiritual scientists or they became spiritual people. Now they are connected through soul. Soul connection is there between them. That means you always feel that it's another soul. I am living each other. So I need to help that soul to grow. So there's nothing like I distance her, then I'll be something better. No, that ideas will never arise. Let me tell you. So this is where the marriage has to come, the relationship has to change like this, friends. Always remember mechanical, psychological, then spiritual. Now, because in the Western countries, let me tell you, in Western countries, there are many mothers, many fathers. Like one kid says, my ex father, my ex mother. Like we can't understand what is going on there. So because of they are connected, they are purely connected, mind-wise connection. They love each other. Tomorrow, after 2 years, 3 years, they live their life with one person. They don't like she don't like him, or he doesn't like her. Then they depart each other. As simple as this, because their both mindset are changed. That's how. Let me tell you, in Western countries now, the birth rate also is getting go on reducing. You know that birth rate is go on reducing because these people they just marry, leave each other for 3 4 days, 3 4 years or 5 years. After that, they don't plan for a children first of all. They think that, it's like living each other, living together or something. Again, they go away. So this way, they not even, so how, you see, how can you plan to grow a children if you don't live for a long time? A children needs, proper growth of 10 years at least, 10 years or 12 years, whatever. You should give proper importance and proper care, no? Then only children will go. But these people are staying only 2, 3 years together. Afterwards, they are just divorcing and going deep, they are going away from each other. How can they plan the children? That's how in Western countries now, let me tell you, slowly, India, like countries, they become so powerful in the world because their population will go on increasing. Here, the family system is very strong. So then what happened? Ultimately, these kind of countries will become powerful countries than any other countries. Okay. Other people are suffering because of manpower. You know how much manpower goes from India to all the countries? Because their population is not there. Everybody is like this only. They're all psychologically connected, divorcing each other. No one is ready to make a family. You understand? So that is the kind of relationships are going on. Okay. So this we need to understand properly. Right? Okay. So let's observe some more statement here. My dear friends, so that's how, so the relationship is, to be qualitative, it must be spiritual relationship. Always remember, okay? So become spiritual. So your relationship is so qualitative, and the beautiful life, happy life, and joyful life. It will come. Okay. Right. How others treat you is their karma, but how you respond to them is your wisdom. My dear friends, many people, what happen, so they try to blame you, they try to treat you, ill treatment will be given, they don't respect you, so they try to blame for a very small thing and big thing. For example, in your office, in your house, wherever you go, for example, so everybody, they show their own character, isn't it? So the other person, because see, the other person in his perspective, no, you are not correct, and what you have done is wrong, and this result has not come because of you only. Like, they go on put the blame on you, isn't it? So they go on put the blame on you, but so that blame what they are putting on you, it may not be reasonable also. They also know that you are not completely responsible, but they want somehow someone to be responsible. They want to make you as a responsible. That's how the blaming comes on you. Now, once the blame started coming on you, suppose if you are responding to them, so in which way you are responding? The responding to them, suppose if you are responding or if you are reacting, especially if you are reacting to them, for example, what reaction you'll give? You'll fight with them. You'll again scream on them, right? You'll so you again blame them again. Blame will continue. The blame game will continue between both of you. So instead of that, when you are responding, I mean, you don't react proper. You don't need to react like that. Reaction is danger than response. You can respond rather than reacting. Okay, first of all, that's very, very important. And also, your response also should be wisdom oriented. It must be wisdom oriented. Okay, let them blame. Let them blame. Not a problem. Okay, but you can give them the explanation what exactly happened. But if you really work with your own wisdom, be cool, be patient, right? So calm going, and then you carry on your task. So they go on blame, then you go on react. Then again, what happened here? The relationship will be damaged between both of you. So if he is blaming, right? So let him blame. But later, 1 or 2 days later, if you are patient enough, you will come to know what exactly wrong. But if you started blaming there itself, you also started blaming. What happened? Between you, the permanent relationship will be lost. Okay? So don't do that. Don't give that chance to other person. He may blame you, but you don't need to react. You don't need to respond, in a stupid way. Try to react or try to respond to him with a wisdom, great amount of wisdom. What wisdom says, tell me? Wisdom says, be patient, be cool, right? Tolerate, whatever it is, tolerate. Doesn't matter, right? So he's also one soul, you're also another soul being. If he start blaming you, what it happens? It maximum it goes to your physical body. You are here, you hear here, you leave it here. You don't take it to heart. If you take it to heart only, it's a problem, isn't it? If you take into mind, then you go into the heart, then the real problem starts, isn't it? Otherwise, will it really cause any problem? For example, you are blaming, so go on blaming one deaf person. What happens? You are going on blaming one deaf person. It doesn't matter for him. you'll be smiling, you'll be laughing. You are blaming, you are laughing. Understand? So that means sometimes like this situation, no, you should become deaf ear. Give the deaf ear to other person. Just that situation pass away. Then other person, why I'm blaming so much, he's not responding. Okay. So after some time, you'll get an idea. Oh, see, I reacted so much wild, but she is very patient enough. He will get the positive, the positive, the what kind of the positive response, or you can say, you get a positive idea about you, basically. You try to get some kind of the positive inclination towards you. You'll get attracted to you because your patience, your tolerance, whatever he says, isn't it? So this is very, very important, friends. Doesn't matter. But only one thing is here. If you are not a meditator, you can't take this so lightly. I'm telling you. So that's why things are happening worst way in the society right now. Everywhere, quarreling, struggling, fighting each other. Why it's happening? Because both are non-meditators. They won't understand. They don't understand what they are actually. What they are really, they don't know. So they go on fight. Between two physical bodies, the fight will happen. Between the two minds, fight will keep on happening. Unless they are spiritual, they won't understand at all. See, I can tell you, you can show a number of reasons. The other person also will show number of reasons. Then who is inferior, who is greater, who is right, who is wrong? How can you judge? Right? Understand? So that's how. So what we need to do always, so respond with your own wisdom. That's very important. Okay. Now, so once learning of needed lessons together is finished, so may stay or some may leave by finding a person, by finding a reason to go. No need to worry about anything. The task is to be happy as long as we are alive. So that's all we need to do, my dear friends. So many times what happen, some people some people we like each other, we stay a long time. No doubt we stay a long time. They loving each other, they love each other, they like each other, they stay for a long time. So it doesn't mean that, so when see the one thing is, so if at all we learn something from him, they learn something from us, the learning is over. If that learning is over, then what happened? So one person may leave the other person permanently, or for example, for one person very close to you, they are your friends, right? You are lived in the same street or whatever. So after some time, their parents decided to go to relocate to some place, right? And until then, you both are connected very each other, lovingly, and like each other. All that happened. But one thing also comes that, so some time come, you may leave also. You may leave you also permanently. Okay. So for that, you don't need to get into unhappiness. Okay. So what you need to do is, as long as you are living on this earth planet, be happy. Whether somebody leaving you, somebody is helping you, somebody is with you or not there, doesn't matter. Be happy as long as you have life in this physical body. That's what I want to tell you. So this particular inference, you can give it to many other situations in your life, be it your relatives, friends, your colleagues, and your so especially within your own family also. Sometimes suddenly something happened, husband or wife, somebody departed, somebody left the physical body. Then what do you do? You think that you have no life at all if they are not there. How it is possible? So definitely you have to lead the life, no? You have to lead the life, even something happen like that. So then how can you be happy if you take the life forward, then how can you lead the life? It's not possible, isn't it? That is why what I'm saying is, no need, no, the task is especially to be happy as long as you have physical body, you have life in this physical body. That's very important, right? Now, love must grow to strengthen the bond. Freedom must grow to grow the love. Friends, so love must grow to strengthen the bond. Suppose if you and other person, your bond is very strong, right? Your bond is very strong. It means that you have mutually you love each other. You have great love between both of you. It can be anything. Love between a person to other person, love between a person to animal, love between a person to a plant, whatever it may be. So the bonding, the connection between both of you, that bonding is very strong. It means that what happened? So these bonds are very strong when there is a love. Okay, the bonding will be very strong when there is a love between them. Without love, there is no question of bonding. Understand? And also, so loving means again, so you say, for example, many times what happened, the freedom must grow to grow the love. It means what? When you are loving each other, it means that there should be there should be a definite presence of freedom to one person to other person. Never ever think that you can show the love, without freedom. So the freedom without love is meaningless, my dear friends. Okay, freedom without love is meaningless. Many people say, I love my son so much, but you are not given freedom. You're always obstructing. You're always obstructing him. You are going in the, in between, you are imposing so many restrictions. You're not allowing him to think also. Even you teach him how to wear the shirt, how to wear the pad, how to walk, how to eat, everything you are doing. Then where is the question of, you are giving a freedom for him. And his mind is not at all working. You are working in his mind. You are working through his mind. His own mind is lost. Understood? So that shouldn't happen. That's not the freedom. Okay, that's not the real freedom, my friends. Okay. So imposing restrictions on everything without giving freedom to other person, saying sit like this and keep on giving more and more advices unnecessarily, right? So it's not really freedom. It is as such you are looting the freedom of other person. You are looting the. So it makes no difference how lovingly we care someone. Okay, whose freedom we have taken away. There is no question of how much ever love you show. No use. Because everyone desires love with freedom. Everyone desires love with freedom. Understand? So whatever we contribute will have no value without freedom. How much ever you contribute to the other person without giving a freedom, it has no value, friends. Without freedom, there is no life. Love without freedom is similar like a prison. Love without freedom is like a prison. That's all what it is, right? So there is no difference between the true love. That means true love. Then what happens is the true love means what happen? You will give ample amount of freedom to that person. Okay. So whatever you want to think, you can think. Whatever you want to take a decision, you can take. So even if it is wrong, for example, children take some decision, something goes wrong. How does it matter? Let them learn from that mistakes. Who didn't do the mistakes in this life? So can you show anybody who has not done mistake on this earth planet? Right? You can't show any person. Everybody does mistakes. Learn out of the mistakes. There are great lessons comes from the mistakes only. Without you commit mistakes, there is no question of learning in your life. That's why give them the ample freedom. Okay. Only thing is, as long as they don't do violence, as long as they don't commit violence, everything is fine in this world. So see to that, because of your freedom, you cannot go and commit violence on other people, on an animal, on the plant. Don't do that. Don't allow him to do that. Other than that, in every sphere of his life, give the complete freedom to choose his personal, to choose his life, his own career, to choose whatever his habits, right? Like some kind of music, poetry, arts, playing cricket or some sports. All this it should go as it is, like as children likes to go. Don't interfere there. Don't put all your restrictions there. That doesn't seems like a freedom, my dear friends. You don't say that it's a love. You're as if you're loving your son so much, then you go on restrict everything. Then how can it be a freedom? How can it be called as a true love? Tell me. It is not a true love, isn't it? So that is not a true love at all. So that is why the love comes with a great freedom is a true love. Remember this statement always. Okay. Now, friends, do not see family members like possessions and objects. Right? It's very, very important. So many times what happens in the within our life, we think that our family members and our family members especially, they are like a possessions and objects. We treat them like that because we think we own them, right? So they are for us, they are meant for us. I am meant for them, they are meant for us. We always treat them as a objects and positions. It is not so. Let me tell you, everyone will come to the earth planet with their own purpose of life. How do you really own them? Isn't it? So, in fact, you came alone, they came alone. Nobody came together on this earth planet. How can you own them? You are not created, first of all. How can you own them? They are created by their own karmic pattern. Understand? They are created by their own karmic pattern onto the earth planet through a particular mother womb. Through the mother. See, they came out of mother womb and then they are living on the earth planet. It means that your life and their life, how can it be, how can it be possessed, how can it be owned, how can it be possessed? Oh, there's no question of position, my dear friends. Everybody come with their own purpose of life. Let them do it. But you can have good relationship. You have good relationship. You can guide them. You can mentor them if they require. If they don't require, even mentoring is also not required. Suppose let me tell you, some of the souls who come from the higher planes, from other spirit worlds, they are already clever enough. Your children also, I'm telling you. Don't think that children are always, they are lesser than you. Let me tell you once again, I repeat it, they are lesser or inferior to you. No, they are always equal to us. You think that this particular children, it means it's a soul traveling from so many lives. They have their own experience. They may look like a physical body, they are small. Physical body, their appearance is small. But what do you know about their soul? What do you know about they didn't travel? They travel. Why did they come here? You don't know about that they travel. You don't know about their life journey, the current life journey, what for they came here. Then in that case, how can you own them? How can you possess them? How can you treat them as like objects and some positions? You can't do that. Leave them complete freedom. Give them complete freedom. They have come for their own karmic reasons here. Their journey is individual. Your journey is separate. Their journey is separate. Maybe you are co-travelers. Help each other if possible. You have more money, give it to him. You have less money, you take from him. Help each other in this traveling. That will be a beautiful journey, lovely journey you can make in this earth planet, my dear friends. So this is all you need to understand, friends. Okay, so these are the wonderful things. All these things: relationship, love, wisdom, love, freedom, all these things. So wonderful things. Okay, so when we are good relationship, love, freedom, these are all the wonderful things which in everyday wise, if you go on look at like this, everything micro things, you'll get lot of inferences, lot of statements, lot of you can say like lot of the own wisdom can be generated by ourselves. We can go on generate. Okay, now, so if you want bonding and happiness in relationship, there should be no ego. There is no other way. Okay, if you want bonding and happiness in relationship, there should be no ego. Okay, so otherwise there is no other way. The ego will damage. Understand? Just now we were discussing. The ego comes into play when you want a true bond between both of you. If you started showing ego on with the other person, right, and the other person will started showing ego, if both are playing the ego, what happened? Nobody will listen to other person. Understood? So nobody, you can't mentor him, he can't mentor you, or he can't guide you. That person, nobody can guide each other. That's the worst life, right? Everybody, they are playing their own ego. Ego means what? The false image of yourself. That's called ego. What is the false image? You think that I am a chairman of this company. I know everything. All other people don't know anything at all. That's ego. How can you say that? A person is joined as one engineer in your company, he may be more knowledgeable than you. You must give a chance to him. Listen to him. Of course, don't allow him to overtake anything, but try to listen to him. Don't show the ego in that particular place. See, we are all the continuous learners, my dear friends. We are the constant learners on this earth planet. Our learning is never finished. In this life or next life or hundreds of lives also, I'm telling you. Even 400 lives also, 400 lives, probably the learning on this earth planet is ended. But your learning in the other planet is pending. Do you know this? Do you understand this? Your learning on the other planes, other spiritual planes is not yet over. It is going to start now because your learning is finished only earth planet. Such is the case. then where is the question for ego? Where is the question for ego? There is no question of ego, my dear friends. Understand? So we need to understand this very carefully. It's a very deeper science. So spiritual science is, as much as you go inside, it will be gone deepening and deepening and deepening. There's no limit for this. There's no end for it. Understood? Now, expecting love from others means that your self-love and self-trust is decreased. See the statement. Understand the statement. Suppose you are expecting love from others. You are feeling depressed. You don't, you are feeling that I need love from other person or other objects or whatever you are looking for. The love from other side. Love from other side when you are expecting means you don't have your own self-love. You are lacking in that. Understand? And that means the self-trust also. You are not able to trust yourself. You are not able to love yourself. That is why you are looking for the love from other people. For example, let me tell you, in current world, this is rampantly happening, my dear friend, between the teenagers. So when other person, a teenager, in between the two male and female, one person, either male or female, he started showing more love on you, then what happened? You feel like you are filled. You are filled. Then when you are filled, what happened? Is that fulfillment or filling? Is that going to be continuous? No. After some days or some years, he will leave you as it is. Now, where is that love? It is gone, empty. Now it's empty again. So when it is again empty, what happens? Again, you start, then what happens? You start searching for that love and you go behind that person. You start following him. You start chasing him. You are now chasing for your love. So behind him, you are going anywhere, you are go on chasing him. That's going to be very dangerous, my dear friends. You are wasting your life by doing that. Because he has shown the love to you, your inside empty, like the vacuum. Vacuum is filled with that love shown by that guy. What happened now? You are fallen in love with him. It's okay. But for example, that guy is, suppose one particular day he is mentally disturbed because of some problem, his own personal problem. He got some losses in the business, or he he lost his job. One fine day he come to you and he will blame you, or he will scold you, or left and right and everything. He will totally attack you on all the sides. Then what happened to your love? It is getting disturbed or not? Because you are expecting from him, no. So now today it's not coming. That is disturbed. That love is gone. Now in your inside, your inner became empty again. Your inside became vacuum. Now how can you feel this? You can't feel that, isn't it? Then you get into the depression. You get into so-called lot of lamenting, depression, so-called you don't feel that you don't feel like staying or living on this earth planet. You want to end your life, suicide. How much you are seeing on this earth planet? I mean, everywhere we are hearing all this, right? So that's how we need to understand, my dear friends. Okay, what is more important is self-love is very important. You have to love yourself in a greater way. Why can't you love yourself? What is the problem? Sit in meditation. Your self-love increase like anything. The reason is the love is love to be generated. Happiness to be generated from inside, not from outside. Remember this. At any point of time, love cannot be brought from other side. You cannot buy it. You cannot bring it from outside. Same way, happiness cannot be bought from outside. Happiness cannot be given from outside to you. That is a wrong notion. That's a wrong idea, my dear friends. Okay. So try to increase your self-love, self-trust through meditation more and more, my dear friends. Okay. So this is what I want to say today. So these are the great statements which we have studied. So please remember this. So again, rewind all these statements. Okay. So your happiness, your freedom, your relationships must be brighter all the time. For all that, our own mindset, so much important. By understanding all these statements, we can cultivate all these statements in our own life. Thank you, friends. Dhanyawad. Right. So anybody want ask one question, one or two questions? You have time. So we'll be going to the other session now. Yes.
Not a question, but I just want to thank you for the experience. I enjoyed this class and what you said about the kids having freedom. I recorded it. I will show it to my mom and dad. So thank you. I like the experience of today. Thank you. I will show it to my parents about the
Okay.
kids.
Okay. Great. Great. Claps. Let's clap. Right. Thank you.